Can I tell you about the most humiliating business moment of my career? It is 2007. I've been up since 4 in the morning for 3 weeks straight, building what I thought was going to change everything. 17 email sequences, 3 upsells, something called a tripwire that I didn't fully understand, pop-ups with countdown timers, exit intent offers. The whole thing looked like a detective's murder board with red string connecting everything. I had watched every YouTube tutorial, bought the expensive software, and built exactly what the gurus said to build. Launch day comes, and I press publish. I tell everyone, and I wait. Refresh, nothing. Refresh, nothing. Refresh, 1 unsubscribe. Friend, I made 0 sales. 0. After 4 months of work, I cried in my bathroom that night, and not cute tears, ugly snot everywhere type of tears, because I had done everything right, everything the experts said, and I had nothing to show for it. Meanwhile, my friend Perla was having a very different experience. She had a Google Doc, a free MailChimp account, and 3 emails. That's it. That's all she had. She made 23 sales from a list of 100 people, a 23% conversion rate. I spent 4 months building a spaceship that never launched. She built a bicycle and rode it straight to the bank. And that night, crying on my bathroom floor, I realized something that changed everything. I hadn't failed because my system was too simple. I failed because it was so complicated, I never actually finished it. Stay with me, because what I discover next is going to save you months of wasted time and thousands of dollars in unnecessary software. Welcome to Freedom to Follow. I'm Salime, your behind-the-scenes mentor for building digital businesses that fund your obedience to Christ. If this is your first time here, I help faith-driven Latinas build digital businesses that create income without sacrificing family or burning out. I've been doing this for over 20 years across 3 continents. Stick around and you'll see why. Everything we talk about comes with a practical exercise waiting for you at www.latinpreneurs.com/the vault. Today's exercise is called the Simple System Sketch, and it's going to give you more clarity in 20 minutes than most people get in 20 weeks of YouTube tutorials. If you're one of my regulars, welcome back, hermana, and let's get into it. So there I was, 4 months of work, 0 sales, and crying in my bathroom. And I kept asking myself the same question over and over. What did Perla have that I didn't? She wasn't smarter than me. She didn't have a bigger audience. She didn't have better software or a fancier website. So what was it? I called her the next day. I tried to sound casual, but I'm sure she could hear the desperation. Perla, walk me through exactly what you did, step by step. I needed to understand. And friend, what she told me, what I really wanted to throw my laptop out of the window. She said, Salime, it's really simple. I made a checklist people wanted. When they signed up for it, I sent them 3 emails. In the 3rd email, I invited them into my mini course, and that's it. I said, but what about your tripwire? Your upsell sequence? Your abandoned cart emails? She laughed, like she actually laughed at me. My what? I don't have any of that. I just help people. And then I invite them to go deeper with me. And that's when it hit me. All those months, I have been so focused on the architecture that I forgot the purpose. I was building a maze. She was building a path. Here's what I mean. Think about a farmer's market for a second. You're walking through and the woman at a stand catches your eye. Want to try this? And she hands you a sample of homemade salsa. You taste it. It's incredible. I make it fresh every week, she says. My grandmother's recipe. She taught me when I was 8 years old in her kitchen in Oaxaca. I can still remember the way she'd hum while she chopped the chiles. Now you're not just eating salsa, you're tasting her story. You have connected with her. Then she says, if you want the jar, it's $7. And here's my card. I'm here every Saturday. That's it. Sample, story, invitation, card for next time. She didn't have 17 email sequences. She had a clear path. And friend, in that moment, on the phone with Perla, I finally understood what a funnel actually is. It is not complicated software. It is not tripwires and upsells and exit intent pop-ups. A funnel is just a path you create on purpose instead of hoping people figure it out themselves. That's it, a path with clear next steps. I call it the simple system. And in a few minutes, I am going to show you exactly what Perla built and how you can build the same thing this week. I even created a worksheet called the Simple System Sketch that walks you through the whole thing step by step. It will be waiting for you in the vault at latinpreneurs.com/the vault. But first, I need to get something off my chest because there's an entire industry that does not want you to know what I am about to tell you. Here's what makes me angry, friend. There's a whole industry built on making you feel like you're not ready, like you need more software, more sequences, more complexity. They sell you the dream and then sell you the tools to build it. But here's what they don't tell you. They didn't start with all that stuff. A first funnel for them was a squeeze page and an email sequence. That's it. For their first launch, they had an emailing list and a webinar. It was nothing fancy. The complexity came later, after they had revenue, after they had data, after they knew what actually worked. Starting with complexity is like trying to run a marathon when you haven't walked around the block yet. You'll exhaust yourself and quit before you ever see results. But you know what? Complexity sells. Simple does not have a certification program. Simple does not require a $297 per month software subscription. Simple does not need a 47-module course to explain it. So they convince you that you need all the bells and whistles. They make you feel behind, unprepared, not sophisticated enough. And while you're drowning in tech tutorials and complicated diagrams, women like Perla are quietly building real businesses with Google Docs and free MailChimp accounts. Now, I'm not saying that systems don't matter. They do. That's what this whole episode is about. But the right system for where you are right now, it's probably simpler than anyone has ever told you. That's exactly why I created that Simple System Sketch. It is 1 page, 3 questions, 20 minutes, and you'll have more clarity than I had after 4 months of building the wrong thing. Again, it will be available for free at the end of the show at latinpreneurs.com/the vault. Let me show you exactly what it looks like, because here's what Perla built, and here's what you're going to build too. 3 parts. That's it. Gift, story, offer. So let's talk about part 1, the gift. This is what you give to people when they first find you. When they raise the hand and say, yes, I want to hear from you. Now, if you don't remember, in episode 12, we talked about your email list. The gift is what gets people on that list. But here's where most people mess up. They create something they think is valuable. A generic PDF, 10 tips for a better whatever. Something that took them 3 weeks to design but doesn't actually solve a real problem. The best gift does one thing. It gives someone a quick win they can experience today. A gift could be a 1-page checklist, like the 5 questions to ask before you hire a web designer. 1 page, 5 questions that takes 45 minutes to create, and it can convert at 31%. Almost 1 in 3 people who see this will probably sign up. Why? Because you know, for instance, that your people are getting burned with bad designers, and they are paying thousands for websites that they hate. So this checklist will help them avoid that pain today, not someday, but right now when they download this gift. So, by the way, if you're wondering how to figure out what your gift should be, the Vault has exercises from previous episodes that will help you exactly with this. The offer direction sheet from episode 6 will help you match your expertise to what people actually want. The first follower framework from episode 12 will show you who's already asking you for help. They're all connected to what we're building today. Now the part 2. This is the story. This is where you let people get to know you, like you, trust you. Remember episode 17 when we talked about the invisible path? Discovery, connection, credibility, and commitment? If you haven't done that customer journey map exercise from that episode, it's in the vault too. latinpreneurs.com/the vault. And it will show you exactly where your people are on that path right now, because this is what comes next. The story phase is where connection and credibility happen. For most people, this means a simple email sequence. 3 to 5 emails that go out automatically after someone gets your gift. Email 1, deliver the gift. Help them use it. That's it, no selling. Email 2, tell them why you do this. Your story, the moment everything changed for you, why this matters, and be real. Email 3, show them what's possible, a testimonial, a transformation. Prove that this actually works for people like them. That's it, that's the story. Now, part 3 is the offer. And this is where you're going to invite them to go deeper with you. This is not a pitch. This is not pressuring them. This is simply an invitation. When you're ready, here's how I can help you. Now, some people will be ready after 3 emails. Some might need 3 months, and that's okay. Your simple system keeps working while you live your life. Gift, story, offer. Sample, connection, invitation. A path, not a maze. Now, before I tell you the rest of Perla's story, I need you to understand something. What I just gave you, gift, story, offer, that is just a skeleton. But obviously there is a whole system for making each piece actually work. What makes a gift convert at 30% instead of 3? What do you actually say in those 3 emails? How do you write an offer that does not feel gross or salesy? That's what the simple sketch will walk you through. And that's what the course I'm building will go deeper into. But for now, this sketch is free and it is in the vault, and that is where I want you to start. I want to give you the real life example of how this works. So I'm going to talk to you about one of my students, Patricia. She is a freelance graphic designer and she's been doing this for 8 years. She has done custom projects, one client at a time, and she was exhausted because every project was different, every client wanted something new, and she was trading hours for dollars without an end in sight. So she started listening to us at podcast episode 5. So she did the sacred hours exercise, found her 3 hours a week, and then she decided she was going to build in parallel. She knew her people who were small business owners who needed websites but kept getting burned by designers who overpromised and underdelivered. She'd seen it happen to her own clients. They'd come to her after somebody else had taken their money and disappeared. So she created the gift, the one-page checklist. Then she wrote her 3 emails, her story about why she got into design, a client testimonial, and an invitation to her mini course of DIY website basics. Now this course was $97, and it was 6 short videos she had recorded on her phone and a workbook that she made in Canva. She launched it to her list of 100 people, and she had the 33 sales in this 100 people. And here's the part that matters the most. Those 33 people started telling their friends, and her list grew to 200, and then 400. And then she launched again 3 months later, and she had 41 sales. Now today, she has 800 subscribers and is making more or less $4,000 a month from that same mini course. She still does freelance work sometimes, but only to the projects that she loves, because the course covers her essentials. And all she had was a Google Doc, a free MailChimp, and 3 emails. She did not have to have fancy software or complicated funnels, but just a simple path that people could follow, because simplicity wins every single time. Let's make this real for you. The simple system sketch is a 1-page worksheet that walks you through designing your system. You're going to ask 3 questions. Number 1, what is your gift? What quick win can you give your people today? Number 2, what's your story? What are the 3 emails that help them know, like, and trust you? And number 3, what is your offer? When they're ready, where are you inviting them? It literally takes about 20 minutes, and when you're done, You will have a clear picture of your entire customer path in one page. There's no confusion, no overwhelm, you will have clarity. Again, the simple sketch system is inside the vault at www.latinpreneurs.com/the vault. But friend, the vault is not just this exercise. Inside, you've got every exercise from episodes 1 through 18. The Sacred Hours Finder from episode 5 that will help you find time that you did not know that you had, so you can start building your own digital business in parallel of your hectic life right now. The offer direction sheet from episode 6 that matches your season to the right digital offer. The first follower framework from episode 12 that shows you about how to get your first sale, and so much more. Women that are in the vault are not waiting. They're sketching their systems. They're writing their emails. They're building their paths right now, this week, as we speak. And there's more coming. When I publish my full course, Vault members will get first access. They will get bonuses that nobody else will get at a price that will never come back. So if you're not in the vault when this happens, you are going to miss it. But even if the course was a year away, the vault would be worth it, because every week you're getting closer. Every exercise will help you build something real. Here's what I want you to do. Pause this episode right now, go to latinpreneurs.com/the vault, put in your email, it will take you like 30 seconds. Download the simple system sketch and do the exercise. Tomorrow morning, you will wake up with something you do not have right now. Clarity, a path, gift, story, offer, all in one page. Or you can close this episode and keep hoping people figure out how to find you, trust you, and buy from you on their own. And you and I know that that has not been working. You know, it hasn't. That's why you're still listening. I want you to build freedom, to have money in order to have the freedom to do whatever it is that God is calling you to do, whether it is as a homeschooling mom, or as a volunteer in your church, or as a light in your community, or to the ends of the world. So this has to start today. Before I let you go, can I connect something for you? You know what I love about the Gospels? Jesus never left people confused about the next step. Follow me. Clear. Go sin no more. Clear. Sell everything you have, give it to the poor, and then come follow me. Very clear. He met people where they were. He gave them something eternal, something so valuable. He shared his story, his heart, why he came, and then he invited them forward. He didn't hope they'd figure it out. He created a path because he is the path. That's all we're doing here, friend. Meeting people where they are, giving them something valuable, sharing why we care, and inviting them forward when they are ready. It is not manipulation. It is service with intention. It's love with the next step. Now, let me tell you a secret. This episode is pre-recorded. The Vault emails are all automated. And right now, in my real life, I'm with my family, homeschooling my kids, serving and watching them discover the global church as we go. This is what freedom looks like in my life. It's not hustle. It's not grinding 24/7. It's creating systems that serve people while you live your actual life. And this is what I want for you. So go to latinpreneurs.com/the vault, download the simple system sketch, and build a path that sets you free. Now, next week, we're talking about a framework that helps you go from idea to business in 90 days. It is the path for you to start your digital business this year. If you've ever wondered how to create a digital business that works for you while you sleep, you need to hear it. But for now, I am Salime, and I'll see you next week on Freedom to Follow by Latinpreneurs. Goodbye.